Hi, first grade. We are going to make our adjective books with the sandwich or cheeseburgers, as I have told you. We're going to have some construction paper out. You're going to need a pencil and some scissors today. Since we're making books, when we are finished, I will fold them and staple them for you. Mrs. Garnica will be here to help us as well. So I'm just going to step you through what we're doing today so you know all of the pieces and parts, and then you guys can get started. First, you're going to start with your brown paper. We need a long oval shape and a circle on this page. So you're going to get one big piece of paper for this to do both. I'm going to draw with a Sharpie so you can see it better, but you guys are going to use pencils. So a big, long oval. And this will be our bun that kind of holds everything together. So it looks like a giant sandwich bun right now. And then we, of course, need our burger patty, so you're going to make a circle on that side. Remember, you're using a pencil, I'm using a Sharpie. Once you get these things drawn out, you can go ahead and start cutting them. I prefer to cut around close to my shape and then cut it out because it's less paper to have to work around. So while you're cutting around it, and then what you're going to do is either set this to the side or use a Ziploc. I haven't decided yet, so once we get there, I will let you know what we're going to do. The next is the big bun, and I will show you why we made it big and long. We're not making big giant burgers. We're going to fold this in half so that it's like a book when we're finished. And I'll show you how this works. Go all the way around, okay? And then what we're gonna do is fold this in half so all of our ingredients fit inside. This is a little big, so if you put your circle in there, you can kind of tell where maybe you can trim it down a little bit so it's not so big, but so all your pieces fit inside of there, okay? So I'm just gonna set things to the side as I work. The next thing, purple seems like an odd color to use, right? Purple is going to be our onions. So instead of a white onion, I decided that I wanted to use a purple paper to represent what's purple onions, or red onions, which also look purple. So I'm gonna stay on my line. Now, this is an onion. It should be a ring, correct? Not a whole circle. So what I'm gonna do is fold my paper in half, do the best I can to make it a nice circle, and then I'm going to cut another circle out of the inside so that I then have a circle. I'm gonna add that to my sandwich. Green, we can do lettuce on our green paper. Lettuce kind of has what's called an organic shape, which means it doesn't really look like much, so I'm just gonna kind of make it look maybe kind of like a paint splatter, and then I'm gonna cut that out. Please work on the edge of your paper so that any of the extra pieces can be reused. You can just set those to the side or share them with your neighbor. So here's my lettuce. This one takes a little bit longer to cut out because you have to get all those little details. Now, if you make it look round, it's not going to look like lettuce, so make sure it's kind of wavy on the sides. And do your best to make sure it's big enough that it also fits in there about the same size as your onion and your burger, okay? I'm going to kind of layer that one underneath. So I have my lettuce back here, and then my burger, and then my onion. Now, yellow, I would like to make a piece of cheese, so I'm just gonna cut a square, because that's pretty simple. Cheese comes in cheese slices, so that one's easy. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then red gets double duty. Red gets tomato, and it gets bacon if you would like bacon on your burger. So a big circle for a tomato, and then long wavy